Hi guys, and welcome back. I haven't showed you guys the front porch. We haven't did a little walk around in quite a bit of time, but I have been telling you guys what's been going on. So now let me show you. As you can see here, I did tell you guys about the deer getting a hold of some of my flowers. This one is coming back though, and I never did a little walk around in the evening, and it's about 8:30ish here. So I'm just going to show you some of the lavender I have right there. I have to actually water those. It's been really wet and rainy, but that was kind of under the porch a little bit. So yeah, I need to get it some water. That is the lavender, very aromatic. These are my mums right here, guys, and they're coming up already. And some of them actually have a little bit of bloom on them. That's also a mum. But let's just do a little stroll around. I'm going to show you guys the damage the deer did as well to my rose bush. But let's just walk around here and get a good little pan around. Okay. Here, guys, let me show you. You see those orange blooms right there? Those are my mums, and that's a fall flower. So this is June, and it's blooming already. Let me see if I can go in a little closer so you guys can see that. Look at that already. Yeah, but I'll take whatever show of color I can get in the garden, but that's kind of odd. My Dusty Millers are out showing the snapdragons. That's the little vine I potted in there, and she is doing beautifully. Now, I have not been out here, guys, tending to my garden because of the humidity. Okay, it's just been too hot, and then, like I said, it's been kind of rainy the past couple of days. But let me show you guys the damage. I mean, not being out here, and I just sprayed it down with my homemade solution, but a lot of the leaves have fell off. This is the damage these insects do. Look at that. It's completely bald, and you can see the leaves just fell to the ground. You probably can see the damage there. All that black spots, it's all over. So I'm really upset with myself for not just coming out and, spritzing it every morning like I typically do. But I want to show you my two majestic queens. My evergreen, look at her. Now I did limb her up so I could put my hanging baskets there. And here's my other queen, my red bud. And they are neck and neck, towering together. And I don't know what's wrong with my focus. Wait, guys, hold on. Okay, there we go. So let me redo that, guys. So there's my two queens, my red bud and my evergreen. And let's stroll all the way up so you guys can see those two beauties. And I have those right there. I still have to get some more fencing, but you guys know me. Budget, budget, budget. I think I'm going to pick up a couple more panels sometime this week. And those are my hanging baskets. Now, you all should have seen in one of my other videos, I did split the baskets. So I got a 2-for-1 type of deal. And I'm just waiting for that one to flush out a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Yeah. She's doing beautiful. Those are petunias. Now all three of the baskets. Like I said, I limbed it up. That's my hydrangea. I think that one's going to bloom on new wood. Not 100% sure. But what I'm super excited about, guys, remember my little seedlings? Look at those. I want to say those are zinnias. I can't even remember. I know I did mint over here. And I did zinnias. I think the squirrels had got to some of them because there's a ball patch right there, and I know I planted a whole bunch of them. But here's my Dusty Millers, and also my Dianthus, which you do have to deadhead these, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't. Like I said, it's too hot. My French marigolds didn't do so well up here. Now that is my Camille, not my Camille, my gardenia bush that I told you guys wasn't doing so well in the backyard. So I'm going to bring it up here because it does need sun. But with these evergreen and the red bud, hopefully it'll give it some shade before I toss it. I'm going to try to bring it back. Yeah. But here are my rosemary. So, guys, it's just smelling so beautifully, you know, that fragrance is just fabulous. I do not know what that wretched sound is, but anywho, look at my baskets, guys. Now you all know I love to stuff my planters, and look at this show. Now the petunia honey is just showing out, okay? And look at that, my pansy. She was like, don't forget about me, boo. Yeah, I'm still doing my thing. And there is my lavender over there. I have rosemary in here, guys. This is the fern, and I have rosemary on this back end. So, you know, you can stuff it. Ooh, that's a little prickly. You can stuff them like I do, and it just gonna show out. Hello, how you doing? That's what they saying. They're looking so good. Yes, my barberry is still doing well, and that is still the little prickly, wiry, leggy. That is still the ornamental kale. You know, I'm holding on to it. I did get back here, guys, and trim my my boxwoods a little bit, as you can see, straight through the back. I still have to get back there and trim the rest of them, but I did that yesterday. And there is my ligustrum. She's still looking good too. So yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys how everything looks at night. In the nighttime. So let's go over here. And you know what? Earlier today I did see even one of my burning bushes turn a little red. And I'm like, wait a minute now. That's not supposed to happen until the fall. Let's see if I can find it in this evening time. You can see there a little bit, but I saw a really red leaf. And I'm like, what's going on? This is not supposed to bloom red until the fall. Now, this is my azalea. Okay, maybe it was right here, guys. That's really odd. This is my burning bush, and this is not supposed to be turning colors until the fall. And it's just this one stem. This is not doing so well. I'm gonna have to feed this some food. This is my hydrangea. Not hydrangea, my azalea. She's doing well. Remember, this blooms hot pink. I needed to actually pick that out, but you know, I never really do that for that one because she's still going to do her thing. Hunt tea, okay? So yeah. Now, guys, let's come on over here. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Now, you all know I did a hard prune on my rose bush. I chopped it down to the nubs, and it grew back, flushed out so beautifully. And the deer, guys, look at what the deer did. If you can even see what's still there, they came and ate everything, including the leaves. I had bite marks on the leaves. Now the leaves are starting to flush back out. It was a little bit more naked than this, and I was so very disappointed. They did a number as well on this rose bush here. Look like some of these rocks is out of place because I don't remember placing that one there. I gotta do some further inspection. But anywho, yeah. So I did come in and chop some of this off sometimes when they eat it, I don't know if it's the saliva or whatever, but it just like leaves fungus or something on the rest of them. So I did, this was nice and full, as you guys know. And then look at this, guys. I just noticed this morning. Look at that sweet little rose right there. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? And see, even this burning bush, like it's, you know, the color is flushing in. And that is a fall flower. I trimmed that up as well, guys. My other evergreen. But yeah, and I did this a nice little trim as well. Now the grass over here, this is the only grass I have in the front, guys, and that's on the city property line. And I'm not going to cut it. It looks kind of high. I'm not going to cut it. Because I told you all, this grass burns very easily. And eventually, guys, I'm going to pull all this up. Just like I did my yard right here. I kind of knew that I didn't want the maintenance of the grass. And not because I'm not a fan of grass. Actually, I am. I'm not a fan of this grass here in the South. So, yeah. So, when we purchased the home, like I said, 12 years ago, I just began my journey on... Oh, guys, a red bird just flew in there. I found a couple of nests as well as I was trimming. But anyhow, you guys can see my... Oh, that's the birds making noise. I'm like, what's that noise? Like I said, I began my journey on pulling up the grass. Because I was just kind of preparing for, you know, when I hit that age, you know, in life where I don't want to be out in the garden as much as I used to, you know, in my, 30s or whatever. Yeah, I love being out in the garden. But this is just like primp, and maintenance. You know, I trim my bushes down. I try to hit them every season, like if it needs to, spring, summer, and fall. And then that's just it, you know. And I just can sit and enjoy my garden. So you guys know I did this side. I did my side yard in the front. And then also I removed all the grass on the side going back towards the house, which I'm going to get some landscaping lights back there. I actually had solar lights back there, but I just took those up because they wasn't, you know how they go out every so often. But I want to say I had those for a couple of, maybe 3-4 years. So, yeah. But anyhow, I did my side yard on both ends of the house. And then you guys already seen the backyard, which I still have more yard back there to pull up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. You know, when I thought about it, I do need to put more irrigation back there, but I don't want to do all that. That's money. That's not something I really want to do. So I got to figure out something else. But yes, I just wanted to show you guys how it looks at night. Nice and beautiful. Look at the porch. Gorgeous. I sit out here sometimes because actually right now it's not that humid. I want to say it's probably like 78 degrees right now because it's very comfortable. You feel just a little humidity in the air, but not like how it was earlier today. But yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of my fence up, guys. And just so you guys know too, take your time. You know, when you have a project, what you see here, I have accomplished over years. You know, I did phase 1, because at first phase 1 was just, I took all this grass up right here where you see the darker color mulch. And all of the rest of that was grass. Then I said, okay, let me go ahead and do phase 2. Then I came back in, took all the grass up where now you see the white rocks. And then I said, okay, phase 3. And then I built that little plateau area right there, the little island area where the rose bush is. I got Gerber daisy there. I got quite a bit over here. Lilies, you know, all of this. And that sat for a couple of years, you know. And then I did my next phase, phase 4. No, this wasn't phase 4. This was phase 4 over here. Okay. And that was part of phase 1, the back part right there. And then I came in and did this part. And you guys know, like I told you, I'm still working on this middle part with the white rocks, because actually these are the base rocks. And it's been like this for some years. I actually supposed to get the other color rocks and put it on top. But you know what? It's my yard, you know? So, hey, I work at my own pace and when I feel like doing it. But I got to come back in, and I think I'm going to put a, you know, a good heavy amount of rocks over there. I see something over there. What is that? Oh, that's a little toad. See, that's why, guys, I wanted a pond in the back, but I said, no, I'm not doing that because I don't got time to be dealing with all these little creatures. I still want a fountain right here, guys. Now, can you imagine that? That was actually my daughter's idea. She was like, Mom, you should put a fountain right there. Just as we sitting out on the porch at night or during the day and hear the trickling of the water, you know. But this raised bed where my Dusty Millers are and inside the trees, that was actually my son's idea. You know, he was like, Mom, we should raise this up. And I was like, you're right. And I was like, okay, let's get to doing it. So that's what we did, y'all. And is it perfect? No. Do I care? Yes and no. I want my yard to look nice. That's why I invest the time and the money and the energy. But again, you have to take it at your own pace. Do things that you feel that you're able to do and comfortable to do. And the only way you're going to know, guys, is get out there and try. You know, now I can come back in. Like I said, I haven't permanently cemented any of this down. I'm just kind of tweaking things as I go along. Is this the way I really want it? Do I want to try to level it out some? And part of me is saying I kind of like it the way it is, you know? I may come back around here though, however, and take out the smaller bricks and put in the larger ones, the larger stones. So it's things like that that, you know, I say I could come back in and tweak. But for the most part, I'm very pleased and very happy. And since we added that section over there, I will be adding some more landscaping lights. I actually may add some landscaping lights in this bed up here because I just have them back here. I have a couple of spotlights there, and then I got them along the front. But yeah, I think I'm going to add some more back there and on the side as well. But I mean, you know, just take your time and do bit by bit, because actually, you know, like I said, for me, my garden is never finished because, you know, I just have different ideas, want to move in different directions and add and take away, you know. As far as the rough part of it, I would say I'm getting there. And it's been 12 years, guys. It's been 12 years. Okay. So everything you see here, I planted. When we purchased the home, the builder gave us those, we had a couple of matter of fact, the boxwoods that's on the side that I showed you all trimmed up, that's it. We had the boxwoods and that was it. Everything else I put in myself. Okay? Everything else I put in myself. And, you know, I have pictures, which I have to find them. I may do another little video just showing you guys of how the yard used to look. And, you know, and over time, this is how the garden has evolved. And I'm self-taught, you know, so I know anyone can do it. Just put your mind to it. People ask me, I should go into landscaping design, to be honest, because I walk through the neighborhood and drive past people's houses. I'm like, oh, their yard will look good if they add this, if they do this, take that away. dot 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 dot. Um, but you know, I may do it. You know, because this is what I do love. I do enjoy it. Um, so we'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to show you guys the evening look and everything. My son did come out yesterday and spray the whole area for bugs, uh, especially here in the South. Child, I tell you, every bug you know, and they super huge out here too. I'm like, I'm not used to all this. But anyway, I had him spraying the rocks because with all this rain and stuff, they can make little nests and all that. I don't have time for that when I do get a chance to be out here in the garden. So yeah, but this was supposed to be a short little quick video, but as you guys can tell, I'm a chatterbox. Hello. But anyway, I am going to close this out. It's nice and breezy. I just felt a breeze. So yeah, the temperature is dropping. Not a lot, but you know what I mean. It's not humid anymore. But yeah, guys, so I will see you in the next video.